Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with today's morning show. Alright, so Micah Richards, who is one of the football pundits at CBS Golazo, so Michael Richards going to talk about Lewis-Skelly, not just Michael Richards, Alan Shearer, and some other person. So they were discussing about this fantastic player. So him going to talk say Lewis-Skelly they play like Philip Lam in his prime. For those of you who don't know Philip Lam nine first starts this inverted football for Bayern Munich. You get so now senior man fullback in B. And Pep said did they use the guy where that guy get many roles when he play. He was playing centre back at some point. So Michael Richards, according to TBR, says he has seen a superstar player at Arsenal who is like Philip Lam in his prime. Now, when you read through the entirety of this particular report, you consider say Michael Richards, Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer rave about Arsenal star Lewis-Skelly. Now, they say Lewis-Skelly has been the best young player in the Premier League this season. This time last year, the teenager was playing for the Gunners Academy side and wasn't close to being a regular in the first team. But since making his senior debut, Lewis-Skelly has been phenomenal and is now Arsenal's first choice left back, even though he is naturally a central midfielder. Now, when you go on and read the entirety of the report, you will see where Alan Shearer, Michael Richards, Gary Lineker, we are all talking about the player. First off, Alan Shearer was like, Bukayo Saka, oh my god, this thing was after the Real Madrid encounter. Michael Richards go say no, forget Saka for a moment. Lewis-Skelly. Shearer go say he's a beast already. Now Michael Richards now said he gets on the ball on the half turn in midfield, composed, drops his shoulder, plays the ball forward, he's aggressive, he can defend. At 18 years of age, he's a superstar, he's an absolute superstar. Gary Lineker continues, he's already a must for England. His emergence has been astonishing this season. He's like a man. In fact, it's not even a child's body. It's like a man in a child's body. The way Gary Lineker they describe Lewis-Skelly, he's a proper physical specimen. His game intelligence is incredible. His intelligence is really gifted. He absolutely is not the tiniest bit afraid. I was going, oh my god, wow. It's like watching a little young Spanish player. Michael Richards can continue to say, I couldn't believe it. It was like watching Lam in his prime, drifting in from fullback into the midfield. I was thinking to myself, this can't be real. You know, say, when you watch that Arsenal Madrid match, we'll see when they give Lewis-Skelly ball from midfield. And also for that midfield, Mudryk did there. Kamavinga did there. Mbappe said they drift into midfield. Like, in the midst of all these people who will carry ball, sprint, jackpot. I just be very, very happy to say this guy actually like in coming to the first 11 he gets in breakthrough. I think that's the word. That he broke through into the Arsenal first 11. There are many stars like this, but because injuries don't happen for them to get that chance to come and expose. You know, say one of the major ways where you will take see some academy players really very, very talented is via injury. If say we not get injury problems now, do you think Lewis-Skelly would have seen like this breakthrough? The answer is no. So that's just the truth. Now, on a sad note, so we have an inspector we losing life. Yes, after that Real Madrid game. In fact, now in the midst of that Real Madrid game, Inspector Steven Enang. So while Arsenal beat Real Madrid, one was scored, I think the first goal, the second celebrating, and it collapsed. So somebody sent me a message in my DM that he lost his life when Arsenal was playing against Real Madrid. So it's quite unfortunate. And I think one blog posted, they say Arsenal fan and police officer passes away celebrating Champions League match. The Cross River State Police Command is deeply saddened by the sudden loss of Inspector Steven Enang, a dedicated Arsenal supporter who tragically collapsed and passed away while celebrating Arsenal's goals during a UEFA Champions League match at a viewing center in Calabar, Cross River State, Nigeria. Now, Inspector Enang, who served at the Akin Police Division, was known for his passion for the Gunners. According to the police PRO, Irene Ugbo, he collapsed while jumping up in excitement during the game and was later pronounced dead at the police clinic. She reminded fellow officers of the importance of regular health checkups. Enang had no prior signs of illness and was a familiar face at the viewing center where the incident happened. Our thoughts are with his family, friends, and colleagues during this difficult time. And this particular message also applies to us. You get? That's why she don't remember now when we drag this title race. I come out and say make people come on their mind, because football is an emotional sport. You get? People they get high blood pressure. At least I know some of my senior men will say they know they watch Arsenal match, na highlights they watch. Based on no be everybody mind fit carry am. Some kind goal they go give you, go miss am. It's not everybody that can take it. Some kind things will happen. Your mind go fly. You get? That's why I would say make una come on mind for some certain things now because of things like this. Imagine how you are Arsenal score a goal, you are celebrating in the euphoria of the excitement, you lose your life. Imagine that thing. It's quite unfortunate. May his soul and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest. As I was making that prayer, network your shit. So I was saying, may his soul and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. Let's move on. All right, so away from that, don't the official say Mo Salah has signed a new deal at Liverpool, valid for the next 2 years. But so Salah don't sign. Even Van Dijk said this set to sign. So next season go be like next season go be banger. Hey, let's just keep watching and see how things go. Now, Fabrizio Romano can drop this update that Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., they completed 0 dribble against the likes of Lewis-Skelly and Julian Timber. Rodrigo Novi beat Skelly because Skelly, only God know. Then Timber, AJ, Vinicius Jr. don't see nothing. And not be saying only them because players said they track back, they help out. Marcelo they help out with Skelly, Saka they help out, and Julian Timber. Even Partey self they help out. Get so hold Vinicius Jr. That's why he don't see nothing because we be ready for EPL with the run now. So running is not a new thing to us. So we know how to run and defend our own area. So that's what it be. Alright, so Thomas Frank, ahead of the match we will play tomorrow against Brentford for your own press conference. He said him there for the Emirates Stadium. So he can watch Real Madrid match. Say Arsenal, oh my god. Say Declan Rice, hey, say Declan Rice free kick. It was say the first one he could understand the first free kick, but the second one was out of this world. Like the second one is a screamer. As in, Papa just the praise Arsenal player. I just say anyway, then go come play Arsenal. They go see how they go take disturb Arsenal. What see they go do now? They go see how they go take try collect points for Arsenal because you know go dey very very easy. Get look at Arsenal without a striker, playing a makeshift striker. Without their normal defense, playing a makeshift defense, and look at I just say very very happy. I made them continue that good run. All right, today is the birthday of one of our Oga Oyinlade Tope Oluwaseun. So today is her birthday. Wish you all the best things life has to offer. Success and prosperity is a portion. You and your family in Jesus' name and inshallah. Amen. Enjoy your day, boss. Get out. All right, away from that. So Chris Whitley. Let us know say for the match Manchester United play yesterday with Lyon. You know see that match Onana first they make match with Matic, former Manchester United player, when they play for Lyon, they can't abuse themselves. Matic say Onana is the worst goalkeeper in the history of Manchester United. Onana say anyway, me I don't do money, at least I don't win something. Unlike some people will say they money, they don't win anything. You get. So for that match yesterday, beef don't dey. You get. Now Onana can't do 2 mistakes for that match. So Chris Whitley can just say no goalkeeper has made more errors leading to goals for the Premier League clubs in all competition than Andre Onana. 9 mistakes. Yesterday, Baba do 2 mistakes. Even Amorim himself, the defender. Even Lenny Yoro, one of the defenders, say, how can you make that kind of mistake at the end of the match? They were frustrated. Matic now can't get the final say. Contact say, look at, you will say be the worst goalkeeper in the history of Manchester United. You're not supposed to talk. When people they talk, Postco's contact say now Onana see. He would have wished he shut his mouth up. You know, because they make mouths. Look at the mistakes they do. So I just laugh. I don't know how many of them see that match and see how everything go for the match. So just they quite that's why they talk so Onana and Akpere. Remember that time when Onana they talk say Arsenal almost sign me. Can you go? Why they come and they say Arsenal almost shaking it. Arsenal do it. I beg go. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any story. People say, no, CHUKS, Onana was good. He's good in Serie A. He's good in Ajax. Baba, what me I see? The guy like Pere, na basket. You don't sabi save anything. So now don't they say, look at the mistakes when they do up and down. How many mistakes Raya don't make this season? We need to goals. Look at Onana record. Let's see how they wish Onana come play for us. See, God, I beg. We don't want all those kind of things. All right, let's bring a message from one of our sponsors who is into real estate. So we have 14 plots of land for sale at Snora Scott in Ohia Egbelu Rubber Estate, back of airports, Abara Iche in Iche local government area of River State. So the 14 plot of land, 6 plots laid together, 4 plots laid together, 1 plot laid together, and 3 laid together, and 1 standalone. So these plots of land, each plot is 1.2 million. And if you're interested in these pieces of property, you can reach out to Mr. Adayo on 0032765227 or 08119329922. So if you're interested, may reach out to them. Now, away from that, to get other stories. Now, reports with the reach us now, Mr. JB Carragher. Call claim say Arsenal don't get their own Wayne Rooney for their ranks. Because Sky Sports pundit JB Carragher has linked Arsenal defender Lewis-Skelly to Manchester United and England legend Wayne Rooney. It's almost everybody just rave about Lewis-Skelly. The other one saying that Philip Lam be like, nah, this one saying I like Wayne Rooney be like. He say, you talk about fullbacks and you think of sort of like Liverpool, how they take get Trent Alexander-Arnold. They are a little bit different. They are not normal fullback, and you just mentioned what a young fullback would be normally. At a big club, when a young player comes through, the easiest position to come through is probably fullback. You are looking at Michael Richards, what he did at Man City. You are looking at what Jamie Carragher did at Liverpool. You bed yourself into the game. I'm not saying it's an easy position, but you don't have to be spectacular if you like. But Lewis-Skelly is spectacular at left back, and he looks like one of the best players in the Arsenal team. He's going into central positions, receiving the ball on the half turn. He's got Mbappe, Vinicius Junior either side of him. He's taking responsibility. When Wayne Rooney first came into the England squad, it was almost like, I'm the best player, give me the ball, no fear, you take the ball in difficult situations. When we were young players, it was like you wanted to get your first pass off, don't give the ball away, you just want to almost build into the game. But he's got that thing like he's 26 and has been playing all his life and is very, very special. One thing, they're consistent. Anybody they talk about Lewis-Skelly is always saying he doesn't play like he's 18 years. He's playing like he's 25. He's playing like he's 30. He's playing like he has so much experience already. Kudos to the Arsenal Hill End Academy with Pep Matasaka and all those people there. Now them are going to give the kudos. You get? Now them, you're going to give the kudos. And also kudos to Arteta that saw the future. Because this boy, Abinishio, was supposed to be a central midfielder, but Arteta came, saw what he saw in the boy, and said, no, it will make sense when you play left back. You get? Because the future of the game now is left back transitioning into the midfield. Not be every team they do, but that is the future because you want to dominate. Any team will want to dominate like Man City, like Arsenal. To dominate, you need extra bodies in midfield. If opposition get 2 people from midfield, you go get 3. That 3 will make you control the midfield and dominate. You can't dominate with lesser numbers. That's the essence of all this transitioning to midfield. To add more bodies, because originally we play 4-3-3, but when we are attacking, we collapse it to 4-2-3-1. Sometimes we be like that, or 3-2-4-1. So it depends how the shape. Sometimes we get 4-1-4-1. So it depends how the opposition be. You get? So that's why they give kudos to the academy. You must give them their flowers. Then Arteta also for actually seeing the future. See now, Skelly they enjoy, they play, you get. Before Calafiori go collect shirts for that guy, no more, you go peg on, you go yeah. Alright, away from that, so the London Evening Standard, can they give us the reports of this Edu Gaspar? Those Edu Gaspar don't drop message for social media when they tell us, say, okay, oh, bye for, so like heartfelt message to Arsenal fan, because so we don't get Andrea Beretta now. So now I don't know why they put the message now, it could have been since. So you just tell us, just wish us well, shall those kind of normal talk, shall I get. So the Gaspar sent his best wishes to Andrea Beretta and the Italian replacing after retiring replacement in the beautiful role of Arsenal sporting director. Former Atletico Madrid stalwart Berta has been hired. We all know that, so no need to be going into all those stories. Now, Roy Keane shows true colors with Declan Rice comments after questioning 105 million. See, Roy Keane, before this Declan Rice heroics against Real Madrid, he talks say Rice no worth 100 million. Can you come? It's not good. It's not that one. Now Rice don't perform because they say no dey surprise say Rice will score those type of goal. The Rice na good player. When they talk good things about Declan Rice. Now why no they talk all those things before? Imagine Declan Rice has great technique in terms of striking the ball. Yes, they talk many things. You get say I was not shocked that he scored goals. He has got it in his locker. The second goal was fantastic. If Rice can keep up getting more goals, then it can be. That is why when you watch the CBS Golazo show, Carragher said something that was instructive. Carragher said, Declan Rice, I love you. You are a very good player. There is a way people judge you, which I am against. People judge you based on goals. But when you go back in time, all those midfielders of the greats, people like Roy Keane, Vieira, General Gattuso, like people don't play midfield generals. Nobody judged them on their goal scoring abilities. How many goals Roy Keane scored for your career? Nobody judged them on. How many goals Vieira scored? Nobody judged them on goals. They judged them on interceptions, protecting the back four, you get being strong, all those kind of things. But in today's era, now look at, they are judging you based on goals. Me, I just believe you are an all-round good midfielder. Keep it up. Don't let this pressure of scoring goals get to you. And basically, I say, na Carragher they talk this one. I know the surprise. Now based on saying na England brothers and a normal level. So I said yes. Now doing me because you don't come and be look at Partey. How many goals Partey they score? But we don't praise Partey because of his goal scoring exploits. We praise him because of his interceptions, tackling ability, protecting the back four, distributing passes, his vision. These are things that we judge him by. If you want to judge person on goal, judge strikers, attackers, wingers, judge those ones on goals. Shey one dey judge Saka on his defensive ability. And with Martinelli, one dey judge on the interception ability. So these are things people need to know, but how they don't know it baffles me anyway. Now, this year, Joko come pick Champions League winners. For him, he pick PSG. Say in the see PSG as winning it because na them be the most complete team. Like I think I said this also yesterday that PSG is one of the complete teams. So it is logical. Say people go say na them go win. And nobody say they go fit. Nobody say na them. Like you can say na them go win and share on the balance of probabilities because of they are the most complete team. They get their striker, they get their wingers, they get defense, they get midfield. They have everything going well for them. Unlike Arsenal, but that one don't mean say they're going now. Baka also, Baka have a good attack, a good midfield, but Baka defense don't fit in our defense. That's just the way it is. So let's bring a message from another of our sponsor, Maple Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646 422 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do reach out to them. Now, talking about our giveaway. So yesterday I put a post on Facebook. I put up another post on YouTube that if you know, say 1,000 naira will go a long way for you. I beg, put your account number down. Not everybody will send the money to, but at least according to the hierarchy, how the thing take drop, you get. You go send them. So some people say send me extra money today. Some people say they will still send me, make I calm down. So that's why I never want to rush send them. So there's possibility say by the time when night go reach, but overnight I go alert with the flow now. We could send money to like 80 people. You get, because first like 30 people first the reason. You get, so if you could reach 80 people, so for nights I go run out. You get, so now so you go be. If you know say 1K not too big for you, back bay, you get, no come on your hand. We want to make sure say the people will really need down. Now go collect this bar. So now so one thing run out. So the biggest news of the day, number the fact that Michael Richards, Gary Lineker, Alan Shearer, they are all raving about Lewis-Skelly, even Jamie Carragher. Then this one say the guy plays like Philip Lam. You get, Carragher saying they play like Rooney. Like everybody just raving about the guy. Thank God he's an Arsenal player. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So it's like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. And dear Mouse Paradise. Ciao.